I'll wait for a second to let the stream get some people's in it. This song's gonna be stuck in my head for all of eternity. All of eternity, guys. Okay. Just gotta check, make sure everything's good, and I think it is. Hello, YouTube. Queen Dadtashtree here, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Now, my last playthrough actually did pretty well. If you haven't seen that, you might want to go check it out unless you already know a lot of things that happen in this game. But, we've gotten past the the cul-de-sac barbecue. We've already met all the dads. I still haven't picked one yet. But that's what I think is going to happen in this episode. I think I'm finally gonna pick a dad that I'm going to date. I'm gonna finally pick my dream daddy. This is the only context that doesn't sound wrong in. This game is the only thing that makes that sound fine to say. And I still have no clue which route I'm going down. Oh, shit. I forgot to turn my... Okay. Anyway. Let's get back into this. Oh, you can load different things. Okay, wait, where was I? Okay, so I'm guessing... This one would be the most recent. Yeah, because that's the only one that wasn't an auto save. Nothing says dad like a cul-de-sac barbecue. No, you're right. Okay, for a second I thought it froze up on me. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. Honestly, I just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... I had a water bottle here, like 5 seconds ago. There it is. I need water, guys. I was walking before this. And you just kind of have to realize when you're talking that you realize, huh, I might be a little dehydrated. Stay hydrated, guys. I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you could take care of yourself. Team Astrophy? Team Astrophy! Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Oh god, this kid is absolutely my child. Alright. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh boy. On Friday night, you are most likely to... Netflix and grill! Torment my children with dad puns. If you had to take one thing with you to a desert island, what would it be? A boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? Comfortable with crying. It's not a turn on, but it works. And also, it's dad book. It's not MySpace. It's Facebook for dads. What did you want to be when you grew up? A good father. The president of space. What's your favorite movie genre? Why are there no horror movies? Okay, whatever will make me cry then. What's your ideal date? Trying to geocache for getting hopefully lost. Arson. No, I'm not, I don't do that anymore. That's not ideal, because me being emotionally vulnerable is terrible. Guys, I cry a lot. Napping! Napping together. What do you never leave home without? My cripplingly low self-esteem. Amanda would look at me like, stop. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. My sick vape. I guess a cool knife? Spend a lot of time thinking about. Potential. God, I'm not. Any more. Shh. Shh. We don't need to know about what I've done as a child. I still have a child. How proud I am of my child. Because I would be. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. Yeah. You should message one of them. More than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. She's trying to set me up at this point, I can tell. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Groovy.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads! Oh, I don't know which dad to talk to. Cause, okay, my favorites so far are Joseph, because he deserves better than Mary. Damien, because he's goth, and I don't know what I was really expecting from him, but he's so polite, and that warms my little heart to the extreme. And then we got Matt, who has social anxiety like me. And I can't tell. Okay, I'm seeing Goth Dad. So that was the first thing I saw. I'm going with Goth Dad. Oh, this is just reading their profiles. Okay, so I'm gonna do it in order then. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. Friday night, most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you on desert island, a box of energy bars. Of course you would. You just jog around the damn island. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. No, thank you. What did you want to be when you grew up? A beer pong champion. That sounds more like me. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. I'll film it. I won't do it, but I'll film it. Careful with your water. That stuff, if it gets on electronics, she'll be screwed. Spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Jesus Christ. An avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice. The warm bean water. Over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. Oh, he's beautiful. If you had to take one thing with you, what would it be? Find tunes that pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. Hey, I can play a ukulele, sort of. I can play a flute, actually pretty well. And I can play a piano, sort of. What'd you want to be when you grew up? Barista, weirdly enough. I feel like there's a lie in there somewhere. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Pretty much. Ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat! I can't hold cats, though. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, but where did it go? Did we all just agree that's a bad idea? Friday nights, most likely to see how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Had one thing, a fishing pole. Why? Well, I mean, I can get why. Turn-ons, a keen understanding of steak cuts. What do you want to be? A fireman? Favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies? Oh, that was struck in my heart. Ideal date? Deck building. Never leave home without portable fishing pole. How my daughter's smarter than I am. Same. Okay, now for bad dad. When the internet gains sustenance and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? What the hell is with him? Okay? Like, Friday night, most likely to make a deal in the alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had one thing to take with you, gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. Favorite movie genre? Italian realism. Ideal date? Grave robbing. Why is he the favorite? Is it because he scares the shit out of everyone? He hunts cryptids. I saw something about that. Why do you hunt cryptids, good sir? Never leaves home without at least 4 knives and spends a lot of time thinking about... You ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Mine was normal, guys! And then this... How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, send me a letter. I don't know what to do about this man, but he actually has kind of stolen my... He and Joseph, okay. So, he, Joseph, and Matt have stolen my heart already. I just haven't picked a dad yet. I really don't know which one I'm gonna go for. But it's one of those 3. On Friday night, you were most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. He still has my heart because he's just so polite. Sorry, if you, I'm skipping my ahead. If you had to take one thing with you, a coffin. Dude. Turn-ons, pronouncing bosom correctly. Why is that a turn-on? What do you want to be when you grew up? A bat. Favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. See, this guy gets it. Horror movies. Yet everything else about him is so weird. Ideal date. It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. That was really romantic. Like, that was a romanticism kind of thing. Never leave home without an upside down cross. I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. Why am I paid money for this game. I paid money to play this game for you guys. Although I paid money because I wanted to play it, so. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on the 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Had to take one thing with you to Desert Island, a remembrance of things passed by Marcel Proust. Turn-ons? Muscles. See, that's an actual turn-on. That's something I could see as a turn-on. What'd you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. Okay, this guy is too real. Like, this guy is actually me when, like, this, my childhood dream was to grow up and be a movie star. I'm actually going to be going to college to be an English teacher. So, I'm not sure how I feel about Hugo. Like, I'm gonna be an English teacher. Which seems really odd, considering that this is what I'm doing for now. Favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history, not documents, sorry. Ideal date. Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. That's actually really nice sounding. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. Spend a lot of time thinking about... I worry the people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. You're right. Now for the last one. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out in the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar, crushing my kids at Candyland. He's pure and I love him, except his wife is a bitch. On a Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. Aw. No one calls them mixers anymore. Or I think they do. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know kid lingo. If you had to take one thing with you on a desert island, a 6-string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. Your wife isn't loving, honey. Like, you may love her, but she ain't loving. Cheating bitch. What did you want to be when you grew up? A ship captain. That explains the tattoo. Favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. Ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. Never leave home without the good book, which is the Bible, for all you sinners. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Okay. Leave him alone? Joseph is pure and good? And he deserves the world? Okay, thank you. I'm really defensive about him because last night I saw something that made me cry over him, which it wasn't actually a spoiler thing. I want him to be happy, okay? I want him to be happy and have a good life and, you know, someone that actually isn't gonna go to bars and hit on men behind his back. I'll message Damien. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Hey, dude. You seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there a minute before I see that Damien's typing. Then he keeps typing and typing. Man, this guy's writing a novel. I leave the computer to make some coffee. I set my computer and my coffee finally dings. Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Cat, I must confess my excitement is receiving your kind letter, for as you see I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in the gentlemanly manner I would have liked. Oh, there's more! I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and stroll around my garden. Should it please you, till then adieu. You're humbled, C. Bloodmark. I thought I was a romantic. This man is a romantic. Oh my god. And it is odd. Odd and endearing. Those things can coexist, honey. Hey, Amanda. Amanda pops out of her room. Her eyes are a little puffy as if she'd been crying. Hey, are you alright? Oh,
Fine.
Yeah, totally. I'm cool.
Huh.
Just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last 3 months was actually made out of plastic. Even the dirt was fake. Oh, honey. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's ass. I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, not popping. Ew! No. Actually, no. I can't say that because my mom used to say. Can you interpret this for me? Turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol and LMAO or whatever, decided that what they need to do is bring back the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming butane ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like, the first 5 pages I read a review, then I read the review of the movie. Still got a B, though. Great! So what do I say to Damien? I got this. Oh, no. Sure thing, dude. Regards... Cat. Well, I suppose that's that. I'm sorry, all I saw was, like, this really pretty house. That's really nice architecture. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house, more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple gargoyles guarding the door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull on the large, orderly cave bat's head door knocker, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike against the door. I wait several moments for the door slowly creaks open. I know I'm not gonna die because he's such a gentleman. But still, it's like, this is really unnerving and I can feel my anxiety from here. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer. Foyer. If you talk like that. Noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flicks dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Cat, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked. I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings. I like oil paintings. He's definitely a vampire. He's a vampire. He's a vampire. He is some creature of the night. And I'm okay with that. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. He just seems so... Okay, but the thing is, he seems so happy to have someone talk to him. Like, he's probably never had someone actually message him first to hang out. This is so precious, though. Damien leads me around, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
How delightful.
Oh, his voice is so precious, because it's like not what you think he'd sound like, but it's a lot higher pitched than you think it'd sound like. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of modern dwelling. Amenities. Amenities! Words! Work! We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how rebellious the teenage years are. Onward, onward. There's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. I mean, with the teenage angst thing, I guess I get that, because my character apparently set fire to a police station when Amanda was 6 years old. Yeah. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in floor-to-ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Look at the butterflies. Okay, but the butterflies, like, when I heard taxidermy, you know, you usually think animals, but that stuff is actually taxidermy too, and it's really pretty. Like, I do feel bad that they killed the butterflies, but, like, they're also super pretty. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. A book. You know, Kat, the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more I don't know how to say that word, novels would encourage youth into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the Chase Sasuke! No! No! I'm not reading that! No! 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 Who wrote this? Who had an anime phase in this house? No! Dear God, let me live without having to see this.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, but no, my question here, guys. That's a worn book. Who published? Who got that published? Who took their Naruto smut fanfiction and published it and put it in their personal library? And if that's the one I grabbed on accident, how many more are in there? And I see you all laughing in the comments. I see it. But I am genuinely disturbed. Oh, God. I love him, but like... That's too much. He snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Okay, to the window. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. Showcases a beautiful view. You said beautiful view twice. Of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to write fanfiction about finding all his smut fanfiction, because that would be a hilarious fanfiction to write. Wait, really? No, but the Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? And to all who's just joining the stream, you've already missed the Naruto smut. I'm sorry. Follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out on a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-packed chairs as Damien pours and serves some tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to wealth or class of people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day and that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Oh God! The eggplant emojis. I can't even take the eggplant emojis after seeing the Naruto smut, guys. I'm not gonna get over the Naruto smut. I'm not. Like, after this episode goes up, it's probably going to be called Naruto smut. Feet Damien. Seems like you put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get a matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry. Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's... You know the song? Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Da 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 da. Okay, I'm done. I just needed to get that out. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermed animals grew into a sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came forth, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws, and love it all the same. Tell me, Kat, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. I found the route I'm going for. I'm going for this route. I'm going for Damien. I'm going for Goth Dad. You've heard it here first, guys. I'm going for Goth Dad. We're doing this. We're making this happen. Believe it! Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Oh wait, I've already read this. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. I learned how to juggle once. Ah! I started out with scars, and now I can comfortably juggle balls. Juggling pins is currently out of my purview. He looks at me quizzically, but shrugs it off. We finished our tea and finger sandwiches. I said the wrong thing, but that's okay, because I got it right the other 2 times. I'm not going goth. I'm staying, well actually I'm not even wearing pink right now. I'm staying the pink whore that I am. But I love the Goth Dad. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden, it's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. Oh my god, he does flowers! Oh my god, I love him. He does flowers, guys! This guy is the actual man of my dreams. Like, need me a freak like that. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower can mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze! Thou art the Titus. I don't know. I don't know what to choose here because I don't want to choose the wrong thing. Thou art the Titus. Oh god, the fucking emojis. Thou art the Titus. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Okay. And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Sunflowers! They're yellow! I love yellow flowers. To Google. I'm not Googling, I'm not cheating! But I did get the right answer anyway. But I love sunflowers, guys. Okay, so I know I'm talking a lot about, like, my personal interests here, but, like, I have this really cute story. But, like, so there's this thing, and I know that this isn't, like, true of all yellow flowers, because, like, he said they have different meanings, but, like, when I was really young, I heard that if someone brings you yellow flowers while it's raining, it means they're truly in love with you. And see, there was one day with, someone I previously dated, and she, like, I was crying. I had an anxiety attack, and I was crying in her car. And I looked so stupid, it was terrible. I don't even remember what I was crying about. And she stops in at a store, and she tells me, wait here, I'll be right back. And I don't know what she's doing. I don't know why she's going in there. I'm sitting in here crying like an idiot because I've just embarrassed myself in front of her. And she comes out with her hands behind her back. And she hands me these flowers, and she goes, it's not exactly raining, but I do truly love you. And I just, oh god, then I was crying for a completely different reason. It's one of those stories that's gonna stick with me forever, even though, like, I'm not dating her anymore, but that was one of the nicest things anyone's ever done for me, and that just sounds like something he would do, and okay, back to the game. They remind me of sunshine, and then you can eat the seeds, delicious snack. What a practical choice. My stomach grumbles, oh man, now I want sunflower seeds. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire words, these beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Cat. Will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls his cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back into the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. It makes me wish I put a little more effort in that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Her watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I got another gargoyle! Oh god, mini game. Start. Okay. No. Okay. I got this! I'm good at this! What the hell happened? Why is it upside down now?
Goal!
Yay! I fixed it! Oh my god! I did it! Oh, wait, what about the audio? Hold on. Oh, like my audio or the game audio? Because I want to make sure that it's not, messing up on us. Because it's happened before. Shit. Honestly, give me a second. Is it fixed? Did I fix it? Is it still echoey? I don't know if that yes is if I fixed it or if it's still echoey. Okay, thank you. Sorry, it happens sometimes. I don't know what it is with this, streaming device, but my other one, I can't get it to work with Dream Daddy, so I've got to use this one. And I know the audio gets weird sometimes. I actually realized it, during one of my Night in the Woods playthrough, and I was going making sure everything went through. And I'm trying, like, I don't exactly have the money to get all the best equipment, so this is what I gotta work with. That was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Cat, my sincerest apologies I've kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything's perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have... Well, his teacher needs me to come to school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh, no, you don't have to... Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're... Right, this is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go! Oh! I feel so bad for him, especially because this kid is kind of a dick. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. And I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. What did this kid do? We pass by several classes in session. I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading us down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had the sense to stay out of creepy basements. Oh god, it's those two. What the hell did they do? We find another teacher in the boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me! Lucian tried to kill me!
What?
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Kids, don't try to kill each other! Like, I had no chill as a middle schooler. But there... Whoa, wait a second, Lucian. Did you try to cask of Amantillo Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, "What's cask of Amantillo?" It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to the cellar with the promise of wine and a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall.
Oh.
It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucy, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? Was Ernest just going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. Then he realized I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad,
What?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amantillo, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you to an elaborate ruse? Do you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages, then read a review of the movie.
Sweet Manchego.
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. While I'm sitting here like, what the hell is wrong with these children? Why did I mean... Because they're always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see the problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell, don't do whatever that was again. You both are suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. Teachers start to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmark, you too. Thank you for your meditation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in a tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Wait, we were in my car? Beautiful. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares at the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and can see that you're struggling, so if you decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. Can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. Oh! 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 Yeah, my old middle school didn't have a basement, so that's not something that could have happened at my old middle school. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull in the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. I really admire how you handled that. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling it wouldn't do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with amused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. Told you I wanted a 2-bed. That two-bath shabby... I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg! Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? Got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian since he tried to... He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of vintage wine. A fine vintage, and then tried to break him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing! entire thing. That's something I would do. To the creators of this game, you made this game way too relatable. I'm serious. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. The Damien guy's character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. I don't understand what any of these mean.
Simply marvelous.
I got an A on the date! I didn't even know that this was that kind of game! I got an A! I never get A's on anything! I got an A! Be proud of me! Ugh. Interview with the vampire is my achievement on this! I don't even know if, like, you guys can see my achievements, but I just got the achievement interview with a vampire. Gun safety? Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know either. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. A nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. Take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. Huh. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, and Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of the envelope. She pulls out a letter and folds it. And suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh, I'm so proud of my girl! Oh. Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. Okay. Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive. It's so far away. I think for a moment. But it was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to. But she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil wrap burritos from a nearby food truck. Could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on the grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get the professional studio editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. Thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. Wonder who my roommate's gonna be. Take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Me neither. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student and a really bad call that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Hey. Oh, they let you have animals in the door if you get a note saying you need one. But I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, maybe a snake, maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these next few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise that I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? It's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross, and don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. No, like I'm actually crying. Oh, hold on, I need. Oh, where's my blanket? Okay, there's a towel right here. I'll just use that. Oh. I'm emotionally attached to this game, guys. It's bad. No, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up and now you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. Pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. I guess since I already went on a date with Damien, I'll go on one with Joseph this time. Because I know I'm going for Damien's route, but I do wanna try seeing this, you know? I wanna get a hint of this one at least. How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I meet Jesus-y? Imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Yeah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream social? Khakis? First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference? You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks for the invite to the BBQ. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Is that a little too business casual? Fine, give me the keyboard. I got this. The smiley's a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What do you say? Hey, Kat, if you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today. We'd love to have you come over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Oh, not so bad. Uses a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I don't know. I'm really glad to slide this time. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I know what it is. AKA the sexy sentence maker. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Guess I'm doing it. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore. She stares at me. I'm blinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't do don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Kat. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open. Shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Cat? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Hey! Hey, this one's Christian. Chris, right. Hi. Again, it's, Cat. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, please don't say it. Jesus? Child! Wait! I'm not a child! Me! He blinked slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. It is your dad. Before I finish, Chris walks into the adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Oh. It was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner. Cat, you made it! He approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. As ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. You can tell. I don't understand. And no, Brian was not in the list of people I'm going for, so no.
Hi.
Joseph leads me to a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Oh, yeah.
I believe you met Chris, who left you outside. Chris.
Oh.
Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. That or he just really doesn't like people. Next time be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish in the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world, plus being the eldest in the big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. And here are the twins, Christian, Christy. Say hello to Kat. Hello, Father. Hello, Kat. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick. I kind of want to egg them on! We should get to baking. Maybe it's better if I don't shift the dynamic. You guys gonna help us bake? We don't want to bake. Well, okay, what do you want to do? We have to perform surgery. Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys.
Hey.
Sorry, I... Christian and Christy run out of the room, giggling. After a second of relative silence, he turns to me, grinning sheepishly. You ever have more than one kid, Kat? Nope. You should try it.
Oh.
We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? Doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. He rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Have a father who's trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to try to kill themselves. And he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf that looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing, who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for Teens. I had one of those. He's a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, they must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Bonnie Johnson's Sex Detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Examine floor. Examine coffee table. Knickknacks. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And... 3rd cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. Looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants? Sex. Stop! You are an adult! Well, you have this many things around. You have this many kids, things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says CNC. Of course. Set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keeping you, tiny houseplant. Spot one last thing on the floor next to houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen and see Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon in the brandy batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet, we have to water you down. With spiders. No, not spiders. He began tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and the squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. This man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her biggest puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders! Spoondle the Spider King! I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Okay, Cat the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but I now have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me now, or have you merely fallen into my web? That sounds like an innuendo. I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the 2 dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually I strike a killing blow, the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils with horror. Last, I am defeated! You can never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... Sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic. Oh man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down silently. My hero! tucks my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Hey, wait, do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates and shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes.
Oh.
Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. He sighs deeply and stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash? Egg beaters on the linoleum floor. It's a new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. We're now looking into the batter. It's got a sticky sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. I feel like Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter. So we'll probably be fine. Yeah, probably. Alright, Kat, you baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could this be? Now just grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things and pouring the things according to how we assumed the backs of the box would tell us to. Things do go according to plan. Soon enough, we have a solid batch of brownies. Woo! Wait, Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Kat, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph. We all have to do to bring these pixels and voila, do when you're done. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. Thumb in position, and got it. Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh god, Okay, I'm going for Goth Dad in this playthrough, but when I play this game on my own time, I'm going for Youth Minister Dad. Thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes, we should do that, Kat. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take the Delta position and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Yeah.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car. Joseph, Christy, and I arrived at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and onto the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies! Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 minutes. 5 seconds. Yeah, great age to deal with. While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arranged all our baked goods on a table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has a strong feeling about snitches. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie! It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought soft serve and ice cream machine. I gestured to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time at the rodeo. Bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh yeah! Oh, he's so... Honey, I have baked brownies and gotten batter on my entire face, but I was also eating it. We high five. If you bake it, they will come. It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey dude. Hiya! Matt, Carmencita. Great to see you guys here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon is an establishment that specializes in baked goods. I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans in close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for the brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. We improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know, a little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. Sort of like an interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownie with the exact same flavor sensation that these right here have. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt.
Hey.
Alright, we'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Cat! It's Brian. Oh god, it's Brian. Close enough.
Oh.
Can we interest you to in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. Let the man buy his brownies! So we'll put you down for 10? Better just make it 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? Surprise! Joseph leans over to me. It's the Fast and the Furious. Really?
Hey.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brandy topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I first survey our stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for young man in the sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in minstrel terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it.
Oh.
Although, sometimes I wish. Never mind. No, what? It's kind of silly, but
Oh.
do you ever wish you could just drop everything and lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, and fall asleep on a hammock, you know? You basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song. I see you there in the comments. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend. One day we'll be on island time. Make a couple more sales to some church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig!
Oh.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Aw, his kids are really cute. I haven't actually seen his other kids yet. I've only seen, the baby. Craig jogs up to our table and with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. You can't spell diet without dye. Remember that? Hey, Greg, when we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce in the mix, and we watched them cry for eating it. I would feel bad when we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake. Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River? I'll eat hers. You got yourself a deal. See? The day winds down. We're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Box mix, huh?
Come on.
Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Actually, they're just brownies. Cute. And boring. And safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here?
Okay.
I was just hoping to... Oh, okay. I was just hoping to introduce Kat to the rest of the community.
Huh?
Get a load of this freak show? What?
Huh?
Weird folk is all holier than thou types. Don't you think, Kat? Mary,
Come
let
on.
the kid answer the question. Shove a brownie! No. They seem nice. They seem like they're all really excited about the church. It's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later?
Oh my god.
Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash.
Hey.
Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I must say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix yourself? Mary.
Hey.
I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans and whispers me. He's really good at it. She doesn't deserve him! She doesn't deserve him! Joseph, you deserve so much better than that bitch. Like, she does not deserve you. At all. Oh my god. I'm gonna fight her. I'm gonna fight your wife. I'm gonna fight her. I'm gonna fucking fight her. God damn it. Mary walks off saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs.
Oh.
No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the following tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph traps her in the car seat.
Hey?
I drop Joseph off in the front of the house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might be finally crashing from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also, happy to eat brownies.
Oh.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and less free labor. I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first, hang out domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a clean wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But bye. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. This one's for Amanda. Probably. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, father unit. Hey, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or maybe did you sneak me one? I think for a moment I realized I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up! Wait! I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Nice throw. She scoops up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops! Hey, if you're not going into bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. Oh, I like this game. How'd I do? How'd I do? How'd I do? How'd I do? Hey!
You look great. That was fun.
I got another A! Woo! Margarita
Welcome.
Zone. That is
You got dads.
Oh, I love this game. I just want to play it for hours and hours and hours. Okay, one more date. Think I'll go with Damien again, because I love him. I've gotten 1 out of 3 hearts. Delicious full brownie. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded in an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing, rather than trying. Only one can hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, thank you. That said, Cat, allowed me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema followed by a moonlit stroll would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. D. Bloodmark. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow, he's good. So you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dadbook and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back a real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
Hey.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Oh, I'm in love. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm swooning over. I'm swooning, guys. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to show you two alike, then enclose them in a letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop out my laptop and pursue showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration of the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just a lot of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda trying to vampire titties. Yeah, I'm the gamer dad here. I'm also the meme dad, apparently, if you saw the last episode. Oh shit, what up? I purchase tickets and print them out, then sit down and try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Good, what's next? Hey, no, I must confess my amateur control of the written word. Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I do something. I'm happy about what happened last time. Nice. Asked him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. I find myself lost in your details. Dad, whoa. I saw it on TV. I'm not actually an intelligent person. Bring it home, Pops. Let me take you, or I very much enjoy your company, accompanying me to the it would be my great pleasure, it would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Hard daps. Best wishes. And then I sign my name, my full name. Fancier that way. Catastrophe. Catastrophe. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. This is a child's handwriting. You spelled his name wrong. What? No, I'm just trying to keep you on your toes. Now all I have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax on the folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. A little kid with a bow on its head! A little kitten with a bow on its head. Have you guys seen my icon? It's actually, down there in the corner down there. It's not with a bow tie, but it's got a tiara, which is close enough. Okay, correction. Down there. That way. I'm bad at this. I can see myself, and I don't realize that things are backwards. Little kid with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carry pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus is good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter in the slot at his door and go back home. Mission accomplished. Now we play the waiting game. Night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. Next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater's kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice. Was that thunder? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. I love how, like, okay, I do have to say, like, the art in this game is so good, and it really does make me happy that, like, the character models aren't just, like, static character models. They actually are GIFs, and they blink, and that's what I find really cool. Or GIFs, I don't, however you say it, I'm not really picky with it, I kind of interchange it. Is that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
Oh,
What?
my.
Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. I just turned around to find Lucy and standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids.
Oh.
Lucy, and how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad.
Oh.
What movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. My friends are dragging me to Zootopia. A gaggle of goths. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never
What?
Dies. You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha! Good luck with that, Dad. Lucy rejoices. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong.
Huh.
Damien and I take our seats and settle in for the previews. He's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Is everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. Scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. He doesn't do horror movies! He's scared of horror movies! Oh, interesting.
Huh.
So I don't remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film I've never heard of. His knuckles are turning white. He looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking. I love horror movies. Lights good for the film. Oh, baby! Baby, please. Just be honest with me, okay?
Ugh.
The title flashes across the screen with bloody letters, Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. Pale man with long silver hair and glittering red eyes and well-oiled abs sits in a coffin. Awaken my coven. Two more vampires slide at the top of their coffin sits on the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes. Husband, but also mortal enemy. Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. Three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade, this rules. The trio of This seems really dumb. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounds, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense movie in the moment where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you! That was terrible writing! Who's writing this movie? Romulus leaps on his slish at the general's throat. Blood splatters over anything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. No, it's fine, please. Please keep holding it. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got into an extremely scary section. He goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of admit that he won't admit he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to make him feel more comfortable. I got it! I'll do what dads do best, talk during movie. Tell a dad joke. Where's a dog going at Lucid's tail? Where? To the retail store? I yelled that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I could see the smile form on Daniel's face. Good one, cat. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly with only a few whimpers thrown Damien. Maybe he would have liked a romantic comedy better. Here's the final scene of the movie where Romulus Bad Blood and the general's wife embrace each other in the crypt. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the general's wife began making out hard.
Oh my.
The film fades to black and end appears on the screen. But then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover, Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for thousands of years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and the bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst the throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise survived the encounter. He seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. Well, the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Cat tells a dog joke. Woof woof. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk in the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being at a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn, okay, here comes a smooth response. Thanks. No problem. Crushed it. Oh, I love him. We both stand here feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We can maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor, Cat. Trust me. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The nightlights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Picking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that? Under my cloak? Oh, right. How? Plot convenience? He's actually 5 gnomes in a trench coat. I don't care if he's even a vampire at this point. I am in love with this scaredy cat, beautiful man that I want to kiss all over his face until he is giggling like an idiot, much like I am at this encounter. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie? I wasn't... He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by writing that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I've never been good at those. I feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I would have known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually find myself enjoying this one thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. Okay, I'm sitting here like, can you just imagine my dad Sona just sitting here with like the dreamiest eyes. I love this man. This is actually one of the best dates I've been on, and I'm fine with that fact. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us, taking the shape of more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woo! Oh. Oh, it's a dog. As it finally comes into light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us.
Oh.
The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog! Me too, Damien! Hey! We both look up, not expecting to see... Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. What? Hunting cryptids. I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure, wouldn't give her cheese though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? Dog laps up the tree and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. Let's say we do make our way home. Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it, as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful.
Oh.
Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Cat, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. He reaches into his cloak and holds out a folded monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I got the eggplants, oh no. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you, who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Oh, thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. He blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh. I unlock the door to step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lot of vampire titties. Told ya. But, as it turns out, Damien is scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yeah, he's so cool. It's scary. Nice save. Do you know that graveyards used to be places to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you, nor I you. We make it because I'm a cat. He steals hearts and keeps them in his cloak! Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Please tell me I got an A on that. Please. Rom-com dog. I don't even understand what these totals are.
I'm sensing a romance between us.
I don't know.
A
What does the S
chemical
mean?
Romance. What? That.
He said that he's sensing a romance between us? Okay, S rank is the best rank? Okay, cool. Okay. Well, it's been a long day. I'm ready about to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass the room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened. Amanda, get out! Okay, okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. Return of the echoey audio. Okay, but for now, I do have to end this episode here. Return of the Echo, bonus vampires. Well, the echoey audio will stop soon, because I do have to stop here, because I have to get some stuff done. But I will be doing another stream later today with this game. So don't be, you know, too discouraged about it. And the echo probably, I'll try to make sure the echo isn't there, because I always do a thing before. But thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. Expect one, let's see, it's 11 o'clock here, so I'd say expect it within the next 3, maybe 2 hours. Because that seems like it would probably be the best, you know, time for me to get some food in me, get some stuff done. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, I mean, commenting is a thing that you guys are already doing in the comments section there. But subscribe, because, yeah, I do this stuff a lot. I've actually, been making a goal to do it before I move, so, you know, I have time. Feed! Yes, I will get the food inside of my stomach. Anyway. You guys are alright. I love y'all. Anyway, have a good one, and the queen is out. Peace! God, I'm the anime dad. Jesus fuck.